down to 9 frags, and that's the kind of precedent we need to see set by Lawnmower Man. Mesta down below 161. We just saw his teammate pop through teleport. It's going to be a double push, but Ours flooding that corridor. Plasma for the moment. Mesta's going to be dropping back down. I'm not quite sure what he's trying to accomplish here. He's not going to be getting a lot of control. He's mostly going to be burning time, but that Plasma is going to be burning his precious face off. Wonko getting an excellent together with Plasma. Hour is going to be tossed up as well to be given to Wonko's rail. Again, Wonko just pulling the shots right now.
Cole would like to challenge Jahar and Zeus Gossman to a 2v2 stream.
Right. So 2 minutes, we're still looking at 11 frag lead here for Paramedics, but Hour's looking very strong here. If he and Chain can make a dedicated push and control this next red armor, they can secure beyond question, unless Wonko pulls a Wonko again, the next quad, and make this thing happen. 10 frags, minute and a half, sure, it could happen, but this needs to be flawless play. Red armor's gonna be taken up, hopefully, by Chain, and that'll leave Hour to secure quad.
Yeah, Hour's stocking up on ammo, but has lost his stack. It's going to be up to Chain to survive this here. Wonko goes down, Mesta should go down there. And,
it was a good play for Wonko to come in early. I'm not sure if Mesta should have followed.
All right, so it's all up to Chain. This is pretty much the run that will close the gap and make the difference. Nice work by Wonko, waiting there with a lightning gun and putting the hurt on. Chain did not pick up the armor. And this Plasma will kill him. Wow. That's not enough for the car, so it looks like... maybe not. It's still 6 frags, 5 frags.
The momentum is in their favor. Hour's going to be weak coming into this red. He's going to RJ over for it, but I would be surprised. Actually, why is there no receiving damage coming off of that? Are Para just going to try to hide and hole up at quad? That's a bad idea at this point.
4 frags. Oh, there it is. Wonko saving with a great dueling ability there. Survive. Should get this frag again. Really? There we go. 5 frags, 10 seconds. Hour says jokes. So I think that'll do it, guys. We're going to wind this up with Paramedics just narrowly hanging on by 4 frags. And all we need now are for the admins to show up and say, actually, just kidding, we meant for these guys to play the other guys. No.
So that map counted, right?
I think so.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. I'm finally back in. We got something to watch. Yay!
All right, we got Mesta leading with Paramedics right now. The 1 frag on the board to his name, Chain going down at that point. But we got a double push here, 1 through the teleporter, 1 through the top. And actually, both of them are going to end up being sorry that they even tried. Mesta being knocked down to 5 health. Apparently, they don't know how low he is. Hour finally MGing him down. But again, that was just a troll bait kind of situation. Paramedics getting on top of that. Mega's going to be up here as well as Yellow Arm. But first quad, Wonko is all about that. Chain coming in from the other side. Again, we have some miscues as far as the close range shotty goes with the quad. And as we all know, that can be absolutely disastrous, especially if your opponent has a shotty as well. Mega health not being picked up by Lawnmower Man right here, that is going to be an issue for them.
Yeah, leave it up for the quad carrier. So, Wonko's shotgun work has not been very stellar. His rockets have been pretty decent. But so far his hit scan weapons, not too lovely. So 7-2 though. All that matters is to get the win, and as we saw in the last map, these guys were able to pull it out by about 4 frags.
And Hour getting away with mega health, but I wonder how long he can survive with it. He doesn't have any weapons here and just playing the pole dance, at least until Chain can come back in and try to do some damage. But Wonko, again, slippery as always, getting away with a bluff and a prayer. I really like this style of play by Wonko. It's almost like a hit and run thing. Like, here, I'm going to do damage to you here, and if I don't kill you, let me head off to another spot and do damage. And he gets away with it. That's the really surprising thing. I mean, he's able to back out of these situations without being scratched.
But given the map and, just the fact that it really wasn't meant for 2v2, that's one of the reasons why I don't like it. It actually works out really well, because you almost always have an exit behind you on this map.
Right.
With the way that it's designed. So, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're doing console level design, the one thing to avoid is the
having to do a 180.
No. You want to avoid anything that even resembles a dead end. I'm not joking. That's.
I know. Oh my god. Hey, you saw my tweet, right?
No.
Yeah, let me go follow the quad creator. Yeah, I posted a tweet about level design from 1993 versus now.
Oh, that picture. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, this is a bit of a runaway here. Medics nicely stacking up the 18-3 lead. I don't know. I don't find this map terribly interesting from a TDM perspective. So.
Well, the fact that it is so well connected actually, I think, provides a lot of potential for some nice kind of team rushes, but you need to be aware of where your opponents are setting up camp the whole time. That's what really makes this difficult for 2v2. 4v4 would definitely be, I think, better, but 2v2, I mean, you and your partner are going to be controlling one part of the map completely unaware, mutually unaware of where the other team is, and
right.
You know, one's gonna be grabbing Mega, the other one's gonna be grabbing Red, and if there are any combats, they're very likely to be one-on-one.
Wonko holding it down. I like it. He's able to get a pair of frags. 23-6 now. And now we're probably happy that he can finally kill Wonko after a couple of tries. I don't know. There's something about this map design. It doesn't really flow for me. It just doesn't work. I don't know. Cause yeah, like there's so many points where you can like literally just go off into a area of the map and not see anybody for like 10 seconds. And God, in Clan Arena it's even worse because then you've got like everyone stakes out their one side of the map and just fucking stands there for.
Wow, map hate.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. What's up?
I don't think it's bad. I think it would be better with more bodies in the server. I mean, again, the tightest space on the map is that actual quad room, but again, it's difficult to come into, especially if both players are already setting up camp there. It's so easy just to spam those two areas and not have to worry too much about attacks from below, especially because, you know, it's 2v2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could agree with you there, but I think it's less of a intrinsic problem of the map and more of just a mismatch with the game type.
No, I still think it's just a bad
Oh, fine.
I mean, like seriously here, like look, chain. Like, oh, I finally spotted someone down the corridor.
Well, actually, look at this. We're finally starting to see a bit of the Flight of the Valkyries pattern from these guys, and that's what we really need. I mean, more important to this map than any other, you really need to stick together and be able to overwhelm, just with sheer firepower, any area that you come into and you happen to find the other team. So it does kind of simplify things a little bit. Like that one Zelda game. 4 swords or whatever. Only it's 2 rocket launchers.
That was a weird concept.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like first, hi, let's take 2 game systems and make them something you can connect. But if you don't have friends, we'll make a version where you get to control all 4 characters at once.
Yeah.
Leave it to Nintendo to think of something like that. I mean, seriously, what the fuck do they smoke over there? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Maybe money. They probably smoke money because they make a lot of it.
I need to try that. That's Mr. Cash. A little bit left over on the budget. All right, but these guys, I mean, again, I'm actually, I don't want to say surprised, but I'm rather enamored by the fact that Paramedics is actually pulling together some good games, some good coordination this time. I mean, they've been kind of a constant in TDM, both in Quake 3 and Quake Live, but sadly, they've never really been able to break certain barriers as far as the competition goes. And I don't know if it's just the teams playing tonight or the format or the maps or if they're just, you know, both off their period, but it's working out rather nicely for them.
They've improved, in my opinion.
Yeah, they have.
Actually, hang on a second there. That better. Some people were talking about I guess I was being a little too quiet or something. I don't know. But, yeah, no, I really feel like they've been a team that has improved from when we first saw them during Quake Night. So it's been a real pleasure. Now spanning 40 frags in their favor versus 14 for the Lawnmower Men. But yeah, Wonko and Mesta, I think, you know, we saw last week it was actually Wonko and Clown. But we've seen that's a typical substitution for these guys. And Wonko and Mesta, pretty damn solid pair. It seems like the biggest difference is like their timing is a little bit more crisp, and they seem to be working together a little bit better.
And really, with the number of kind of throw-together teams that this bracket has, I wonder if they really have the power to live up to their number 2 seed at the very least.
In the FFA version of this map, doesn't the power cycle between quad and regen or some shit like that?
Does it? I don't think I've ever played this FFA.
Yeah, someone's asking why the quad icon for the respawn
Oh,
is
right.
small.
That makes sense then, yeah. Because it's only a damage factor of 3 now, right?
Right, yes,
why.
they made it
It's
smaller.
yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I'm getting some word in IoT that that's right, that it does
Yeah.
cycle on FFA, so they probably just left it. They're like, I don't have time to resize that icon. That's work. I'm just waiting to be booted from the server with an invalid password again.
Mid-game? That hasn't happened yet, has it?
Why not?
What?
It adds to the charm if it happens.
Oh. Now you're just crying. Now you're just being whiny.
Ah!
Yeah. If you had a bad day,
No, not really.
maybe I shouldn't bring up the whole period issue.
Oh, that was earlier.
Oh, what? That was early. God damn it.
What, men have cycles? We just don't bleed from ours.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
It's more of a Stewart time with Reed Scotsman.
God damn. So, for all of that banter, we're only looking at a 20 frag lead here, but dare I say it, it looks like Paramedics actually has more practice on Hidden Fortress in 2v2, which is
than any
somewhat...
other team on the planet.
but, which is also a little bit surprising because they play a bit more as far as Quake 3 is concerned, where you're not even really going to find this map in any bracket. But hey, I'm always one to agree with erring on the side of a shitty map for the sake of getting maps mixed up in the pool. I mean, if you're going to have shit, you might as well stir it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's go find this damn quad. Oh, there he is. Thanks. Do. Come on, Hour. Close that gap.
I don't... Well, it's still a 11 frag lead here. We're just over halfway. Well, just about a minute over halfway. And Hour, even with the quad, I mean... the whole quad run aspect of this map is, again, very linear. Even though the map doubles back on itself like a politician, it's still linear in the way that you move through it. I mean, you're going to be, again, it's the whole console gameplay. You want to make sure that somebody can navigate the entirety of the map without moving the stick more than, you know, say 20 degrees either side. Yeah. And so it kind of corrals you and turns you into a bit of cattle when you're running a quad.
Like, can you imagine this without strafe jumping? Oh my god, I would shoot myself in the balls.
You probably could, too.
With a spike propeller gun. That's what I would do. Seriously, man. I mean, I don't know. There's just something about this map that just screams.
Is it
design well?
Is it an aesthetic problem?
No.
I like the vertical spacing of it.
It's a gameplay problem of it. Like, seriously, it's designed exactly for controller type dodging. You have to leave enough space everywhere